Hi everybody! This pick a card is different in just the volume of choices you have to start with. This is the Lover's Oracle. So these are messages from either the person you're in a relationship with now, or someone that you've got your eye on, someone that you think might have a crush on you but you're not sure. And some of these cards even address someone that you haven't met yet, as in a soulmate or twin flame connection, 3D, 5D, not even in your physical world yet. So there are 22 piles. Each pile, I guess maybe since they're standing up they don't count as piles, but that's what I'm used to saying. Each pile has 2 cards in it. And I started this once and then found that I needed a little cheat here, because with that many cards I would lose track of which direction I was going in and what card I was on. So I now have a little sticky pad with all the numbers on there, and I'll try to check them off as I go. But let me show you. So 1 is this side, it goes in this direction. 4, this direction. 7, this direction. 11, this direction. What's back here? 15, this direction, and then 19 finishing off in this direction. Not that it matters. You can ask your spirit guide, listen for a number in your head. You could pick a couple piles. You don't have to worry about which direction we go in, because you can't really see enough of the card to know if it appeals to you other than in the front row, and you shouldn't go on that anyway. But I need to keep track in case someone has gone by position or location. So that's my cheat. You know, after a couple brain surgeries, you give up your pride and just admit that there are some things you struggle with, and keeping on track is difficult for me sometimes, especially with 22 piles. Now I wanted to show you what these cards look like. And I can't do much about the glare. I apologize. I've already covered up the skylight. I just have to be real careful about how I hold it. This card is healing and can apply to any relationship, really, because even if you think you have the most special relationship in the world, you never fight, oh my God, you're so lucky that nothing ever goes wrong, likely there's a little denial there. I mean, any relationship can use some healing. So this says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. I paused because I was thinking I probably should be doing that myself, but I digress. So let's start over here with the first pile, and I'm trying very hard not to bang the camera, but it's on the table right next to me where I have to reach, so no promises. Okay, your first card, and the art is so striking. Reflection. Up, see? Now there's a reflection off the card. Not cool. Come on. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And the second one, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So sounds like there maybe have been some disagreements, or maybe this is, you know, a kind of twin flame situation where you're in separation. Maybe you've been waiting a hell of a long time and you're like, how much more time do I want to put into this with nothing coming together? So, I mean, if you're thinking about ending the separation with finality, it's your right. You know, it's like that saying about letting love go, and if it's meant to be, it comes back. You really do have to put your faith and trust into that, but put yourself first. If you're being handed a bunch of bullshit, bad treatment, disrespect, whatever it is, and you've had to feel you have a right to leave. And maybe that's not what the reflection card is about. But in anything, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best is a good thing to go by. Although sometimes very difficult. All right, there's the first pile. Pile number 2. I'm trying to get this close enough where you can see it, but avoid the glare. Only time will tell. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Now, if you had a question where you wanted a definitive answer, you're going to probably have your middle finger out to this one. I'm sorry. Only time will tell. That is so vague that it's like no answer at all. Let's see what the next card says. Maybe there's some clarification here. Forgiveness. Okay, that's kind of making sense then. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So there's been some wounding done here. And maybe you're wondering if you'll be forgiven, or if you will be capable of forgiving, or if there's anything left to be put back together. But, really in any scenario, forgiveness is not about letting the other person off the hook. It's about letting yourself off the hook. The only person really that you're hurting by not forgiving is you, because chances are the person that committed the offenses which caused the wounding is off not even thinking about it, and you're the one torturing yourself. Just my view on it, and trust me, I know from personal experience. Okie dokie. I have been forgetting to cross these off my list, so I'm going to do this right now for number 3. Okay, pile 3. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Now, one eternal soul, one would think that might be a twin flame relationship. Let's see what the other card is. That's so pretty. That really appeals to me. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Sexual union, criticizing one another. Okay, I don't even want to go there. I don't think I need to. Have fun and be careful what you say. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to pause this for a minute, and I will be back with pile number 4. Here we go with pile 4, and I'm glad I have my little cheat sticky, because I've been gone for a little while and I would have most definitely forgotten. So, number 4. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Oh, now, I don't know. I can't possibly know the situation of every person that picked this pile. But I will say that if it is a twin flame situation, You're experiencing this incredible pull that you've never felt at any other time in your life. And you may be feeling like this is the first time you felt like you were actually home with this person. And so it can be really easy to put up with a lot of bullshit because you understand how significant the connection is. But if it is a twin flame situation and you're giving in and you're changing who you are and you're putting up with BS you never would in any other relationship just because of the connection, it's going to defeat your forward movement anyway. So use your power, respect yourself. Don't put up with what is making you not feel good about yourself, not even for that most special of all spiritual connections, because it'll come back to bite you in the ass. All right, next pile is 5. Let me check it off here. Oh, glare, go away. There we go. Come on, now you can focus. Got the glare off. There. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Woohoo. And transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Nice pile. Nice pile. Now, for number 6, we have a naked lady in the dusk, it looks like. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. You know, that's an awesome card. I'm going to set that one aside in a different place, share that with my group. I like that idea. And your second card, don't make decisions based on guilt. Excuse me. Based on guilt or what you think you should do. Still not focusing. Come on. I guess as long as I'm reading it, it doesn't have to be focused, but let me start over. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So true. And I think my kid just arrived, so I'm going to be pausing again. Sorry. Okay, we are ready for pile 7. Grand dog is back with daughter, and mine are downstairs eating their dinner. So let's get going. Thank you, little sticky cheats. This is pile number 7. I just realized how much editing I get to do. And tracking of timestamps, but that's okay. It's worth it. I hope these messages will be worth it to you. Your first card, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Well, that message merits me paying attention and getting it up here to the camera for you. Your second card. 2 people entwined as trees. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So it sounds like maybe you're in separation or you've been put on hold for whatever reason. You're probably not getting any of this mushy stuff personally, but your person does love you. It's just getting past those obstacles, and it's so hard to give up control in these situations. It's so hard to get something that tells you to wait and just go with the flow when you are feeling how significant this connection is. But when we push too hard, we just send them running away. So hopefully you will see why this message had to come. Pile number 8. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Trust. Hardest thing in the world, isn't it? Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. I get this, guys. I get this. When you've been hurt over and over and over and betrayed in your life, it's so hard to trust. And if the situation is bumpy, you want to hope so badly, and then something happens to make you go, oh shit, why did I let myself trust again, only to have it turn to crap. But without this trust, it's not going to go anywhere solid anyway. So this is a big one. Okay. Number 9. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds like I'm getting a little emotional. I am actually. This has been a very challenging time for me also. Because of all the stuff that comes with these deep soul connections, and I'm reading some of these messages and realizing how much they apply to me. Okay, here we go. Your first card for number 9. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I hope you're not at the place where you're like, and pardon my French, fuck it, I am so tired of this new beginning. My ass, I'm done. I hope you're not there. Hope you've been holding on to at least a little bit of hope so that this will be significant to you. Your second card. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Sure sounds like a twin flame situation. And, sorry, I gotta let out some pressure here with a sigh. Here's number 10. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. The yin and yang symbol. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, please don't agree just for the sake of it. Be you. Just be you. Because if this is the relationship you want, you can't go into it being the person you think that your partner is looking for, and then at some point go, oh, you know what, I don't know who I am. I don't recognize this person. I'm going back to being me. That's going to turn things upside down. So just be you. And if you're not accepted, this is not the relationship you thought it would be after all. Okay, we're starting another row. Number 11. Isn't she beautiful? I love this card. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So likely you've been triggered. You're thinking, oh, that person is such an asshole. How can they treat me that way? But these triggers usually go way back in childhood. It's bringing up something that you've shoved down and not wanted to deal with. So that's why you have to look inside yourself. Go back to that core wound and do what you can to heal it. The past is now behind you. Well, if that isn't perfect with the other card. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Very much tied together, these cards. All right, pile number 12. Seems like I see some angel wings there. You know, I've done pretty well with not hitting the camera, but sorry about that. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. And if this is a twin flame relationship, until you can take your focus off your twin and put it on yourself, there's always going to be that chaser-runner phenomenon, and it's painful as hell. So don't feel like you're being selfish to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Take a bubble bath. Hell, eat a piece of luxurious chocolate or something. You know, do what makes you happy. Let your person do their own thing. Because as long as your focus is outward and you're ignoring dealing with the things you need to deal with inward, things are not going to work. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Yep. Some of us in our childhoods learned that we had to earn our attention and put all this effort in just to get noticed, to not be invisible. And so we do try too hard, which can push people away for sure, but it's what we've always known. So it's a matter of rewriting that old story. And here we have pile 13. Checking it off, sorry. You know, I just can't concentrate on holding it in the right position and looking down at my little notepad, sorry. So your first card. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. You know, looking at these cards, it makes me want to go down and draw something. This art is just so interesting. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Probably a situation where there's divine timing involved. And you know the divine, if they figure you are not both ready, they're not going to throw you together yet because they don't want you to trust in this, to believe in this, to think you finally have gotten this desire and then have it all turned to shit because it wasn't ready yet. So we have to trust in the divine timing. It's crucial. And now we're about to finish this row, number 14. I'll try not to bang the camera. Looks like seasons, doesn't it? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Oh, I think I've even seen this one. It's interesting. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So maybe putting too much importance on the physical world and needing to be reminded that none of that's going to go with you. There is that phrase, you can't take it with you. Okay, so 15. We're starting this row, going in this direction. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Well, yeah, duh. You know, when I don't have any passion in my life, that stagnation just about takes me to my knees. If you've got passion going on in your life, savor it. Make the most of it. And you know, it's not just talking about sex, although the front of the card would imply. You know, you just go with the passion. Oh, and interesting, here's another card that might be with the theme. Let's see. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So yeah, the mirroring, the twin flame mirroring, it's a bitch. Yes, it is. But, you know, it serves its purpose because it brings up the stuff that needs to be healed. And that's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of the twin flame phenomenon. Okie doke, 16. Not a red here. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. And if you're in separation, you're probably saying, yeah, right. Playfulness by myself. I don't have the together. What is there to laugh about? So then focus on this. Love is the greatest healer. 17. I'm going to have a hell of a lot of work to get these timestamps in, but that's okay, because these are such beautiful messages. It's well worth the effort. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And if you have self-worth issues, now's a good time to work on them, because until those are dealt with, things are not going to work. Just saying, from experience. And now 18. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. Wow, that's a nice pile. Okay, 19, and we're almost done with this row. Gone. Okay, first card. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Down here in the water. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of the resentment. And that love stuff, emotions can mess with you pretty good too. But, if you're going to let something mess with you, better love than resentment, right? Looks like she's coming out of a lotus. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. So if you have someone in your life and you've been wondering if there's something different about this relationship, this pull that you can't resist, this combination of people you never would have put together, you just got confirmation. Twin flame. Okie doke. 21. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And it's easy to forget that when you have just been hurt, feel like you've been stabbed in the back, been spoken to unkindly, cheated on, whatever is going on. Because in these sacred unions, it's not easy, but it's a reminder to honor and treasure it, rather than, okay, I'm just going to admit to myself and to you. Oy, oy, oy. I mean, there have been times I've shook my fist and said, you can shove this stuff up your ass. I'm tired of hurting so much. So I need this reminder too. It is sacred, and it's something to be treasured, even though it's painful. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. That's very reassuring. I'm happy for you to have gotten that pile. And the last one, 22. Aren't those pretty colors? Healing and calm. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. And your last card. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So you gotta remember, if you're around someone and they act like they really don't give a rip about you, but you just have this feeling that, what they're feeling is not what's coming out of their mouth, you just gotta nod to that. It's hard. And I'm sorry, men, if you're watching, but it's hard for men especially to let their guard down to show feelings. They see them as weakness. So be patient with this person. Send them some unconditional love and be patient. Flirt a little when you're around next time. Put your foot a little more on the gas, but just don't go too heavy. All right, guys, I am done now. I want to thank you all for showing up. I hope that your cards gave you some reassurance, and a thumbs up would be appreciated. Comments are welcome. If you'd like to subscribe, there's a little pink box at the bottom right corner, and I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye-bye.